Yes, hello folks. So just this morning when I was responding to the question about how to, learn faster Python, I, just wanted to do a quick Google search and I easily found that the idea that I had about, the challenges that makes it difficult for people to learn Python, that other people had similar opinions about it. And this article explains very clearly that it shouldn't be too hard to pick up a programming skills in a programming language like Python. All right. And so usually if you were to read articles like this, what you would quickly come to understand is why a lot of people fail in the programming, and it's because of several reasons. Number one, at this point there are so many learning resources out there that um, some work for some people, others don't work for others, all depending on the background of the person that is learning, and then of course the experience as well, but also the direction of the person learning also influences the learning path. And so going through this article, what I just want to highlight again is how to quickly learn the programming for the goals that you have. Of course, if you want to get to a level where you have mastered the skill, this is going to take you a very long time, depending again on how frequently you use the tool and then the nature of the work that you are doing. Okay, so the point that I want to highlight from this article is number one, that I've already talked about this, but it's important that you connect your very early in your learning plan, that you connect your motivation for learning with the learning itself. Okay, so that you have some clear goal. And I already highlighted some of the things that you can do with programming. This is the commonest use. People build applications of all kinds, but after that, building websites is also the next thing. There's a lot of data processing that you can do with Python very comfortably, and many other things that you can do as well. So for me, this alignment would really help you to sharp focus, because if you're, for example, learning Python for data analytics, there is a long way to go. See, not only do you need to learn the basics like knowing about variables, data structures, lists, dictionaries, and the like, you also need to learn about arrays. You need to learn about more deeper algorithms, and a lot of machine learning, data analytics, Python packages that you need to work with, because you're going to process data and build machine learning models and things like that. If you're building websites, then you may not care about some of these things. So the direction already specifies how you're going to learn it, and for also how much of the basics that you need, and that the extent to go. So for me, it's important that you clear that out. And then also, when you're learning, as I hinted earlier on, that you need to just quickly go through as for the basics, there are just a few things to know. And in the moment you get comfortable with the basics, you should already be able to apply a good amount of it. The basic data structures, decision making, the ifs, okay, running loops, the for loops for I in range, let's say 10, do so and so and so. You see, and you go on advanced lessons like classes and things, down the line also come in. But these basic things, logical test and things like that, once you know them, you should be able to go ahead and do a lot of things with your basic Python knowledge. But where you get the most value is once you start using them in projects. And in fact, this resource I'm going to share, but there are a lot of project suggestions that if you were to go online, you would find so many of them. Maybe this is overwhelming for you, but yes, depending on where you are heading, you need to spend a lot of time learning before you can master, for. And there are a lot of ideas here for people that are learning for data science. If you're I'm skipping this one because that's the mobile apps, because that's not my area of interest. But at least I've built a website with Python. I've done some data analytics with Python. Okay, the CS 109 is a really nice course as well for those of you who would be interested. I've built websites here with Django. So and of course, Django is not the only framework for building websites in Python, but these for me are two entry points that allowed me to learn Python very quickly. So those of you want to do other things, games and the like, you could also do that. And there are books that are written specifically for those who want to go down in that direction. So for me, this should be a simple guide about picking the Python programming language up quickly.